The real reason avoidants stay connected emotionally. Most people think avoidants don't care. They assume that when an avoidant pulls away, goes quiet, or ends a relationship suddenly, it means the feelings were never that deep. But that's not the truth. The real reason avoidants stay connected emotionally, even after distance, silence, or even a breakup, is because detachment is their strategy, not their absence of attachment. Avoidants feel deeply, sometimes even more intensely than anxious partners, but their nervous system interprets closeness as danger. So instead of leaning in when emotions rise, they create space to regulate themselves. And here's the paradox. The very distance they create to feel safe is the same distance that keeps the emotional bond alive. Avoidants often stay connected through memory, fantasy, and unfinished emotional loops. They replay conversations. They think about what they could have said. They wonder if you moved on, but they will rarely show it. Why? Because vulnerability equals loss of control in their internal world. Staying emotionally connected from a distance allows them to feel without risking exposure. It's safer to miss you privately than to admit they need you. Another reason they stay emotionally tied is ego preservation. If they fully detach, they must confront grief, and grief requires surrender. Avoidants don't struggle with love. They struggle with dependency. So instead of grieving openly, they convert longing into pride, silence, or rationalization. They tell themselves the breakup was logical, necessary, mature. But logic does not erase attachment. It just disguises it. Also, avoidants bond through independence. If you gave them space, respected their boundaries, and didn't chase, you likely activated their respect. And respect for avoidance is deeply tied to attraction. When someone doesn't pressure them, they feel emotionally safe enough to stay psychologically connected. The truth is, avoidants don't disconnect emotionally, they compartmentalize. They put feelings in a box, close the lid, and place it on a shelf. But the box is still there. That's why months later, a song, a memory, or seeing your name can trigger a wave they thought was gone. So if you're wondering why an avoidant still watches your stories, reaches out randomly, or seems emotionally present from afar, it's not confusion. It's internal conflict. They want connection, but they fear engulfment. They miss intimacy, but they protect autonomy. And until they learn that closeness doesn't equal loss of self, they will continue loving in fragments, connected emotionally, distant behaviorally.